Spiritually fit so that you can always find it in yourself, to go deep. Mentally fit so that you're listening to blend. Greetings from God knows where, and a wonderful evening to you. You are listening to Lázougi Live here on your number one electronic music station in God knows where, and of course, you know that you're tuned into Blend. You're listening to Blend episode 11 here on your number one electronic music station in God knows where. My name is Lázougi, and once again, I'm glad to be here as we get into our topics of conversation, as we talk and interact and listen to electronic music, as we come together to rub minds and to take a deep dive into our topics, to talk and interact, to bond. And of course, you know what we love to do here is we love to come together to have fun. Okay, we like to come together to have fun, just talk, we interact, and we connect. That is what we like to do here on your number one electronic music station in God knows where. How are you doing this wonderful, or to be quite frank with you, although it's a beautiful Friday, I must say it's a lovely Friday, but it's really, really hot. Okay, contrary to what we normally have, or what we are already used to. That is, we come online or we come on air, and we talk about, or I talk about how cool, how exciting, how you know generally how cool the Friday normally is. But on this day, man, it's very, very hot. It's so hot that at 11:03 p.m. I have my hand fan with me over here, just to make sure that I don't melt. Okay, just to make sure I don't melt. I have my hand fan here, and I'll be using it throughout this broadcast. Okay, I should, I should, no, I should, on the other hand, probably put on the ceiling fan, but I can make use of that because of the background noise. So I'm stuck with this hand fan and this heat. It's tedious. Okay, it kind of reminds me of earlier this year what happened, and I don't really want that to happen. If I tell you what happened earlier this year, Jesus, I mean, the heat was so intense that I started having this really, really crazy heat rash. Okay, I mean, it was hell. It was as if hell was let loose inside of me. Okay, the heat rash so was so bad. I mean, it was like sticking needles inside of my body. I didn't sign up for acupuncture, but man, that was what we got at the beginning of this year. And from what I can see and from what I can feel, okay, from what I can feel, like we're going to be heading for like uh a double portion of that experience, and like I'm tired. Okay, I don't know what is happening to the environment or to the to the atmosphere. Okay, I don't really know. it's it's still raining. Okay, there are still signs of impending rain. I mean, some couple of days ago it rained, but the heat is just, I don't know. It's as if it hasn't rained for like 3 decades. That is the situation over here. I hope you're having an amazing Friday, okay, and most especially one that is is so so cool for you, okay. Let me just put it bluntly. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful Friday, a cool Friday, in the absence of all of this heat. And I do hope that apart from your Friday, you have had a wonderful week, you have enjoyed your week. Who is still riding his motorcycles at this time of the night? Just go to bed already, okay. I'm trying to have a show here. Jesus. So I hope you've had a wonderful week. I hope you enjoyed your week. I hope that you had fun. Okay, you did the things that you love to do, and that you're ready for me today as we head into our conversations, and of course a general immersive experience where we come together, like I said at the beginning of this broadcast, to talk, to interact, to rub minds together, of course, to listen to some magical sonic it's just magical sonic vibes. Okay. Yeah, I've got plenty of that for you on this episode of Blend. Short that you are definitely going to be having a wonderful time as always, and I'm hoping that everything goes as as smoothly as possible, because the past three episodes, the past three episodes that we have had haven't been as smooth as I would have wanted. We just got back. Okay, I just got back. Okay, from that long break, I just got back, man. It sounds like all those guys who travels overseas, and they want everybody to know, especially at this time of the year. All those I just got back. Be very, very, very wary of those guys. Okay, and ladies, of course, I just got back, man. Yeah, I just got back from the wonderful break. Not really wonderful, but I'm just being positive. It was hell. But the past three episodes haven't been as smooth as 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 I would have wanted. Okay, because the let's look at it. The first one, the vocals wasn't too clear. There was a lot of stuttering. That is, I think, episode 9. Was episode 9. And episode 10. What happened to episode 10? Okay, I think episode 8. Yeah, okay. It was episode 8 that had a lot of stuttering in the vocals. Episode 9 and wasn't too, I can't recollect, but it wasn't as smooth as I would have loved to. And our last episode was like the longest so far that we've had. That is, it was about 1 hour 38 minutes. We talked about a whole lot. And when we were done with the broadcast, I looked at it, and it took about it took about 2 days, or not 2 days, but it took more than 24 hours for it to be listed on my archives. And at the end of it all, it was cut into 45 minutes. Okay, I don't know what happened. I don't know what prompted it. I don't know why it took so long. It normally doesn't take that long. Probably about, let's say, at most 3 hours. Okay, if you want to be if you want to be like if you want to be, should I say, difficult, but on a good day it takes about 2 hours. And last week's episode took about more than 24 hours for it to be listed on the archives. And when I looked at it, it was slashed to 45 minutes. So there are a lot of cuts, a lot of glitches in the whole episode. The whole thing was just muddled up together, and it was really, 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 it was pretty annoying for me. Okay, it was really, really annoying that the past three episodes haven't gone as smoothly as I would have loved. So what I did was revert to my old setup, and that is what I'm currently using. That is the old one that I've been using, before this latest update that I decided to do. But let's just hope and keep our fingers crossed that we have an amazing time, that nothing stands in the way of this broadcast, and nothing stands in the way of our fun on this episode of Blend. In case you're just joining us for the first time and you're wondering what it is we like to do here on Blend, we like to come together to interact, to talk, to rub minds together, to analyze the social issues happening in our society. In order for us to have a better understanding of what exactly is happening within our society, and of course, we also tend to analyze uh, the the social conventions that govern the way society works, and for us to just basically have a better understanding of our immediate environment, our society, how it works, and to talk and of course listen to electronic music. Okay, so that's what we do here. It's quite simple, but don't get how do I put it? Uh, um, don't think about it in a very serious manner. Okay, what we do here is just we like to have fun. We talk a lot. There's a lot of humor. So if that's your kind of thing, I welcome you. Okay, I welcome you to this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful episode of Blend. This is Blend episode 11, and we are going to be getting into our conversations shortly. We're going to be talking, like I said earlier, I've got music, electronic music, magical sonic vibes. Okay, magical sonic vibes, ready and locked down, to blast into your headphones or your speakers or whatever it is you're listening to us with. Okay. Again, as I always like to say, our well conversations are totally interactive. Okay, you can always be part of our conversations, weigh in, share your opinions, talk to us. Okay, we invite you to to be part of our conversations. I and my listeners, of course, so you can always, or my listeners and I, to be grammatically correct. Yeah, so uh be part of us, okay? Simply by making use of the live chat box right here on your YouTube application. Share your ideas, your opinions, and of course, if you are listening to this broadcast via our archives, simply all you have to do is scroll down there to the comment section, drop your comments, and while you add it, make sure that you subscribe and be part of our family here on your number one electronic music station. My name is Lázougi, and I'm going to be your host for the next 1 hour as we do what we love to do here on your number one electronic music station in God knows where. Okay? My week so far, is like a bunch of things, a bunch happening. Truth is, I'm not usually my usual self. Okay, that doesn't sound right. I'm not usually my usual self, but I'm not my usual self. Whatever my usual self is, but I don't know. But I'm not that at this moment. It has been a crazy week. The usual. That is aside from a ton of work to do, but it has been one uh, where I've experienced like, or I'm experiencing a lot of emotional turbulence at this moment. My emotions are just up and down. I don't know what is wrong with it. I can't get a handle on it. It has been up and down for the past couple of days. And 1 minute I'm up there, within the next minute I'm down. I don't get it. Okay, it's really, how should I put it? It's quite unusual, or it's not something I'm used to, but I've been hanging in there, not really suppressing these emotions, but trying to like experience them. But it just happens so fast that It's like 1 minute I'm trying to get a hang of it. I'm happy, I'm joyful. The next minute I'm like down. I don't know. Okay, I don't know what's happening to me, but that's just the way I feel at this moment. Like a lot of emotional turbulence. I'm on this roller coaster. I don't know if I'm alone on this ride, or if you're with me, or if you're feeling the same way. Okay, share with me what's prompting this. Okay, I can't figure it out. If you have any ideas, I don't know, but something my mom said to me stuck with me, and it's gonna stick with me for a very, very long time. I'll probably will never ever forget what she said to me earlier this week, and it's still rings in my head and will probably do for a very, 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 very long time. And you might be wondering, what did she say to you, Lázougi? Man, I know that we're on air, okay? That's pretty messed up, okay? I would have used the F word, but yeah, I'm trying to be good today. Basically, what she said in her own words was like, she told me that being a graduate is the highest achievement in this country. Okay, that was what she told me, and I was. I mean, you can deduce a lot from that statement. Okay, but I was I was shook. Okay, using using uh using I was shook. Okay, like using the internet lingo, or how we like to say it online, but it really shook me to my core. I was shaken to my core, and I I you know I'm haven't been able to like um get over it. Okay, I mean the 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 thing is, for a lot of parents, that is, if you're a parent and you're listening to this, um hi. For if you're a parent and you're listening to this, I mean, try to understand, even if you don't understand. Okay, whatever it is your kids are doing, or whatever it is your whether it's a teenager, your kid, or or your young adult, even if you don't understand, but you see he or she is passionate, and he or she is so involved in whatever he or she is doing. I mean, even if you don't understand, at least make an effort to, before before jump into conclusions. At least make an effort to really, really understand. I mean, she went on to tell me that um, I've been doing this for quite a while. Nobody understands what I'm doing. Nobody cares because I'm doing it alone. Nobody's there to help out. And she told me it's basically going to be impossible for me to do this alone. Uh, it's going to be impossible. That's, plus the whole being a graduate is the highest achievement in this country. And yeah, not even in the world. Okay, that's that's her own perspective. Okay, that's her own perspective, that it is the highest achievement in this country, and as such, I should aspire to be one. Okay, I should aspire to be one. And for her, it's not just being, maybe she's not even being specific. She's not saying, okay, be a graduate of this or that. She just wants that title. Okay, she just wants that title. And we've talked about titles, and we've talked about this in an earlier episode. Okay, so that uh alongside other things, and she went on to say a lot. Okay, tell me a lot of stuff, and it has really, 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 um, made me to again, like I say, if or like I said, if even if you don't understand, at least make an effort to. She went on to tell me that I've been doing this for a while. Nobody's out there encouraging me. So nobody encourages me. And in my head, something clicked. I was like, okay, even if nobody out there encourages me, what about you? Okay, not even a word of encouragement. Personally, I don't, should I say, depend. I don't depend on external validation, or I don't go out to seek external validation for what I do. No, so confident, or I believe in what I do. I believe in myself and my ability to be able to put all of this together, even if nobody understands. She isn't that versed in internet culture and all of those things. So for me, it's her perspective, but that that um that that jump into conclusions without making an effort to understand is what really gets to me. Okay, I'm tired of explaining. I'm tired of of asking people to be patient. I don't know, because can you just get into your house without banging the gate? I mean, Jesus, 11:30, almost 11:30. I don't know what you're still doing outside. Hello, I don't know. Just go inside in peace. So, I mean, it's as I'm talking as if the person can hear me. So it's, I mean, it's a lot for me to deal with at this point in time, and well, honestly, I don't know how to do it. I basically just have to live in the moment, take it one step at a time, focus and do what I love to do. Okay, I don't want to be a downer, on this episode. But the truth is, we don't always talk about, how do I put it, about upbeat stuff. Okay, we also talk about these things, our everyday life, what's happening with us. If you need somebody to talk to, okay, you can of course share with me, share with us, that is my listeners, and I know your experience. Okay, what it is you have been going through yourself and how you've been able to deal with it. Okay, I'd really appreciate that, alongside perhaps words of encouragement and all of that. But well, all I can say is, for me at this moment, is just to be focused and keep doing it. I don't know what's going to come out of it. I just enjoy what I do. I mean, it comes.
electronic music station. Yeah, in Goodness Way.
Okay. Jesus Christ. I do apologize for that. I had to like figure out I had to figure out the vocals of this of this broadcast. I don't know what happened to it. I mean, over here, the volume over here is turned way up to the highest, and it the feedback was way too low. I think it has been fixed. Okay, if you're listening to this via the archives, or if you're listening currently, I yeah, I do apologize for the low vocals earlier. I mean, these applications is it's a process, as I it's a process. We just have to make the most of what we have currently. I Jesus. Okay, so welcome back from that music break. The song that you listened to, the first one was titled Oja, and the second one is titled or was titled Woods. Okay, uh, I mean, this just sucks the vibe out of me. I always like for things to just work the way they're supposed to work. The volume is turned up to the highest. Why? Why? I don't know. What is wrong with this? Oh, it's the gremlins. Ah, I should have guessed. Yeah, I should have guessed. Let's move on, shall we? Um, before the music break, we're talking about my experience this past week, and I would love for you to share yours as well. Share with us what it is you've been going through and how you've been able to overcome, or how you've been able to pass through these challenges, and how you have grown, or how you have been able to experience these challenges or these problems or whatever it is you have been facing. Share with us, let us hear, be part of our conversations, and of course, while you are at that, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell. Turn it on so that you can always get our live notifications when we do go live for our broadcast. Okay, so topic of conversation. Normally we would have a topic that we'll dive into, but on this episode we're just gonna be exploring a range of mini topics. We'll just be talking about one or two things, just bring together a lot of this bit by bit conversation, and talk about about them, because uh, what I've realized so far is you are damned if you don't, and you're damned if you do. What I mean is, if you choose not to follow your passion, or maybe you, uh, how do I put this? Or maybe due to circumstances, you're unable to do it, and you decide to, you decide to dive into other things, and but you have it at the back of your mind that this is something you want to do, but maybe due to circumstances you're unable to. I mean, you have to live with that over time, that um, you left that side of you, or should I say you put that side of you in the shelf, and you would have to live with that. Okay, you would have to live with that, that you didn't give yourself that or you weren't able to explore that side of you, maybe like I said, due to circumstances. And on the other hand, if you do find a way to if you do find a way to um like like if you find a way to like chase your passions and do those things that you love to do, those things that make give your life a meaning that makes sense to you. I mean, it's still not gonna be easy for you as a person or as a creative, or it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be a bed of roses on either side. Okay, it's like both parts always like there's still suffering in both parts. Okay, so there's no way you can avoid it. There's no way. So that's what I mean by you damned if you do it, and you're still damned if you don't. Also, what I do find out, or what I do find that is that most good habits that we build up over time um, don't give us pleasure, or don't give us they're not sources of infinite pleasure. It gets to a point in time where even if you are so consistent in this, in you're consistent in performing these good habits, it gets to a point in time where you no longer derive that, should I say, initial pleasure or initial motivation to do these things. But either way, one has to do them. Okay, it's not like you're always in the mood to do these things. It's not like you're always going to feel good about doing these things. It's not like you're always going to feel good about exercising or meditating or sitting down to work. It's not like I enjoy it personally. Okay, it's not like I do enjoy it. You get what I mean? It's not like I enjoy it, but should I say, considering the the amount of work that goes into it, the amount of time I have to spend on it, and the fact that I have to keep late nights, and most of the time have to like sleep and have to like sleep for very few hours a night, taking naps here and there whenever I have the chance. I mean, all of these things, whatever, on either side of, on either side, there, there, there is still going to be moments of suffering and moments of pain, and times where one just feels just feels just feels fed up with everything. Okay, that's just what it means to be human. That's just what it means to to be human. Okay, and also I've been thinking, and maybe I don't know if you've noticed it yourself, that time just seems to speed up. It seems like we're running out of time, and time just keeps moving fast. And I've been thinking about, okay, what is the reason for this? Okay, what is the reason for this? I find myself, um, um, no, like normally I would read, like, let's say I want to read an article. Okay, I'd find myself, should I say, just glancing through it, or what is that word? Is it skimming through it? I don't know. I'm not quite sure of that word, but just no, not really um, involved in it, because there's always that next thing to move on to. So it's almost as if there's no much time to do these things. It's almost as if there is little time. Okay, for example, let's say I'm watching a YouTube video. Most times these days, I don't even finish the YouTube videos. I just, okay, I'm done. And I find myself asking, okay, why don't you just take time to just read the articles? Why don't you just take time to watch the videos? Why don't you just take time to do all these things? But it always feels as if time just keeps, moving so fast. And I've been thinking, what exactly is the cause of this? Okay, what exactly is the cause of this? Sometimes it it sometimes I think it's because of this um abundance of information. Okay, I think it's because you know there's an abundance of information out there, unlike before, and it just keeps getting bigger. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And in this day and age where uh, information is key, and you as a person, the only way you can grow, or the only way one can grow, is by learning and relearning and unlearning, and consuming information, getting more knowledge. It's almost as if that there's not enough time to do this, because you have to just keep getting information, consuming information, and applying that information that you learned into your work. And all of these things, it's almost as if there's not enough time to do this. And I think that's what accounts for, uh, maybe not totally, but at least uh, partially, it accounts for the low attention span that most people have these days. Okay, you just you know glance through things. You don't want to move. You don't want to get involved in or we are not so involved in the things that we do, and we just want to move on to the next thing. We just want to move on to the next video, to the next article, without really digesting the information that we get from from them. Okay, so it's a very, very strange world that we live in currently. And I would have to say it's really, really strange. And I I'm very, very, how do I put this? On one hand, I'm curious. On the other hand, it's frightening. You understand what I'm trying to say? And I'm just curious about where we're heading, and on the other hand, it's frightening. I mean, it's crazy, and it's a lot to deal with. Okay, it's a whole lot to deal with. I mean, we have to stay strong, okay? We have to stay strong. I mean, that's the way to go, right? It's about being positive. It's about being positive. But the thing about being positive too, it's like it gets tiring. Okay, it gets tiring sometimes. One just wants to just sit down, coil up in a ball and just cry. Okay, I mean, just sit down, just cry. Okay, it's okay to just cry. I mean, just let it all out, vent. You know, find somewhere to vent to, or find somebody to vent to, somebody who listens. Okay, which is another thing I've noticed these days is people don't listen. People rarely listen. People just talk, but they just want you to listen to what they have to say, but they don't listen to you. Okay, or no, they don't listen. You just you want to, you want to talk. You want to get all those things that you're feeling out there, but you find out when you do it, people don't listen. Okay, what's up with that? What's up with that? Okay, what's up with people not listening anymore? What's up with that? Let's go for a music break. Okay, I want us to enjoy this song, to listen to it, and to to let it take us to where it wants to take us to. Okay, so for that to happen, we have to immerse ourselves in the song. Okay, let's get involved in this in these things, not just this song, but in everything that we do. Let's just stay in the moment. Okay, be focused. Be in the moment. Okay, enjoy the things, be more involved. uh you know I'm saying this to myself as well. Let's not just start, want to move on to the next thing so fast. Okay, enjoy things, digest things, enjoy the song. It's called Venus. Yeah, it's called Venus. I'm still pissed about the first half of this episode though. It was so low, Jesus. I mean, can I just have one smooth, seamless ride without without the gremlins? Okay, without the gremlins trying to upset everything. Can I? Is that too much to ask for? No, it isn't. Okay, it's not too much to ask for, and having a good life too is not too much to ask for, and it's something that I want for every one of us. Okay, to enjoy ourselves, to have a good life, have fun, do all those things that um, give us joy and make us feel good and amazing inside. Let's go for this music break. Okay, enjoy this song. It's called Venus. When we do come back from it, we are slowly coming to the end of this episode of Blend. It has been really, really nice talking to you. I really, really, should I say, I really, really, I'm really glad. Okay, I'm really, uh, really glad, and I feel, should I say, better already, which I know it's not gonna last. Okay, let me just get out of here. It's not gonna last. That's just the truth. Okay, I'm still gonna feel like shit later on, but right now I'm gonna be in the moment, and so are you. I'll be back after this music break.
Spiritually fit so that you can always find it in yourself, to go deep. Mentally fit so that you're listening to blend.
right about this moment, we are coming close to the end of our broadcast. We got about 1 minute, actually less than 1 minute to go. I want to be keeping our broadcast, should I say, I want to be keeping to time now, okay, doing things properly. But don't worry, I'll be back, of course, next week to spend more time with you, to talk, interact, and to let you in on the gist about what's happening over there. Of course, we'll be getting into more topics of conversation. We'll be listening to more magical sonic vibes, electronic music, and will of course be no be rubbing minds together, interacting, be doing the things we love to do on the line. Okay. Now I'm gonna leave you this song, but I'm not gonna be telling you the title until I'm done with this, until I'm out of here before I play this song for you. I'm gonna leave you with the last word, or should I call it? Yeah, the last words not last words. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'm not dead yet. last words, last words are for when you're about to, you're about to die. But I'm gonna leave you with this. With this. There's a thin line between not giving an F and being nonchalant. Okay. Yeah. There's a thin line between those two. And in today's day and age, and whatever we like to say, in today's world, in today's society, a lot of people actually don't give an F. They say, I don't give an F. I don't care. I don't do this. And no, I don't care what people think. Yeah, that's great. It's actually very, very good not to. But at the same time, we should encourage ourselves and endeavor not to be nonchalant with the things that we do. Okay, we should put more effort, we should care, put more thought into the things that we do. And like, for example, you can't be untidy, and you can't be untidy and say I don't give an F. No, no, that's just nonchalant. Okay? You cannot not clean your room and say that you don't care. Okay, that's just being nonchalant. Okay, there's a thin line between those two. So I think you get the idea. Okay, you get the idea. Put more thoughts into the things that you do as a person, as an individual. Okay, and I think definitely that will make us better people. Okay, we do all of these little things with involvement, with involvement. Okay, we involve ourselves in things that we do a lot more, and we put more effort, and we do those things diligently, no matter how difficult, no matter how how unmotivated we are to do all of these things that are necessary. They make us stronger, okay? They make us better people. And isn't that what we think to do? I'll be leaving you with this song called Vanessa. Enjoy this one. My name is Lázougi. I'll be the host here on Blend here on your number one electronic music station in God knows where. Again, I say thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Do have an amazing week. Enjoy your weekend. I mean, it's the last. Okay, it's 12:03 a.m. and it's the last day in the month of November. After today, we'll be moving into the last month of the year 2019. So we want to do See you. Take care of yourself once again. No, it's so sad to leave, but I have to go. Okay, I've got to go back to work, but I'll be back next week. Bye.
You're listening to number one electronic music station in God knows where. God knows where.